Hello and welcome back to my nail corner. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and are ready to get into a new year. I know I am. I had a really nice Christmas. We've had a white Christmas here in the Pacific Northwest with like a blizzard week down in the single digit temperatures. It's kind of unusual for us this early in the season, but I loved having snow on Christmas. So today I am playing with some builder gel from West Coast Dips. These are some of the gorgeous builder gels that they sent over to me to play with, and several of them glow in the dark, you guys. How cool is that? So today I'm going to play with Hermes, I believe is how you would pronounce it. It is a huge hit in the nail community right now, and I can see why, because it is just this gorgeous pearlescent shade, and it reminds me so much of a nail polish that was like my go-to for years in my late teens and early 20s. I actually found a picture and you can kind of see it here, but wow, was this reminiscent. It's just like a sheer milky pearlescent color and it's perfect. So we are going to get into some application steps for builder gel. So first I use a lint-free wipe with rubbing alcohol on it just to get any oils off of the surface of my nail. And then I'm going in with Mia's Secret Extra Bond. Now this is a bonding agent specifically meant for gel products. So do not use this under your dip powder. It's not meant for that, and it will gunk up your like dip product or your dip liquids. So this kind of acts like double-sided tape for your natural nail under your gel products. I don't know what else to say about it, except I swear by it. So I've used gel products with and without bond, and I definitely find that using a bond under my gel products helps exponentially with preventing lifting. So you go ahead and put this on and it air dries quickly. Like I don't even wait a couple of minutes. This is real time right now. And then I'm going in with my gel base. Now I am using West Coast Dips gel base today. Their gels are fantastic. I love them. They are thin applying and smooth application. They do contain HEMA, but I believe there are HEMA-free gels coming soon to West Coast Dips. So if you have a HEMA allergy, then maybe hold off on this, but I don't. So I'm a lucky one, and I can work with pretty much, I haven't had any gel reaction, like knock on wood or something, because I'm scared to death of that. But a way to help ensure you don't develop gel allergies is trying to do a really good job of making sure you keep those gels off of your skin. So uncured gel on your skin is something that can lead to gel allergies. So you want to be really careful when applying your gels to keep them off your skin. If they get on your skin, make sure you get them off pretty promptly. And then when you do cure your gels, make sure you cure them fully. So a gel base needs to be cured for 30 seconds in a UV or LED lamp. It usually says on the side of the bottle what the cure times, if they're different for a UV lamp versus an LED. I use a combo UV LED lamp. That kind of covers all my bases, but that's just my preference. I have some gel lamps in my Amazon storefront linked in the description box below. So if you need a lamp, check that out. So I went ahead and applied my gel base and cured that for 30 seconds. You do want and need gel base under your builder gel, otherwise it's just going to peel right off your nail. So again, the gel base gives like a tacky layer for your builder gel to adhere to. It just needs that. This is how the system works. You need gel base, then your builder gel, and then I will finish up with gel top, but we'll talk about that in a minute here. So now I am getting into the builder gel application, and it really is as simple as what you're seeing. So builder gel is a little bit of a thicker gel product than just your gel base or gel top coat, and that's what you're looking for, right? In a builder gel, it's kind of to build a protective layer over your nail and something that you can file and shape to give your nail an apex if needed. So holding my hand upside down like that before curing is allowing gravity to kind of pull that builder gel from the side walls of my nail towards the center of the nail and build a little bit of a natural apex. Hopefully that makes sense. It's literally just holding your hand upside down before curing the gel, and it just lets gravity kind of do its job. So I went ahead and did one coat on that, and this is going to be a case-by-case basis depending on what look you're going for. Because I know I'm going to dip on top of my builder gel, I apply it fairly thinly. Like, I want a protective layer over my nail. I want to give it a nice smooth shape and a little bit of an apex. Apex is where you kind of build up the center of the nail to a little bit of a higher curve just to give it strength. That's really what my purpose in builder gel is, because again, like I said, I'm going to use dip powder over it. So I keep it pretty thin. My layers are quite thin. So this is a second layer on that nail, curing for 30 seconds with each layer. So once you do that and you have the thickness to kind of your satisfaction, you can file, you can shape, you can do whatever, but this is the way I like to apply it, and so that's what I'm showing you guys. Assuming a lot of you are probably using builder gels in similar fashion, it's nice to have a protective layer under your dip powder if you're using a peel-off base coat. So that's what I do. I have builder gel as a base. I use a peel-off base coat, and that allows me to remove my dip powder without soaking in acetone regularly, because I do my nails quite frequently. So I'm going to go ahead and apply, I believe I only do 2 layers of builder gel. Again, I like a thinner application because of the dip powder going on top. I don't want a really bulky nail, but that is a totally personal preference thing. You can actually build up your builder gel layers as thick as you want. You can apply thicker layers than what I'm doing. There's really a lot of flexibility in it. And how cool were those glow-in-the-dark builder gels? Because you could have a glowing mani from underneath your dip powder, which is pretty darn cool. So I hope to play with those in the near future. And also, when you pop off your dip powder, if you're using a peel-off base coat, you have a beautiful mani underneath. I loved having this pearlescent builder gel as a base under my dip powder. It didn't affect anything in the way my dip powder looked over it. And then when I popped that dip powder off, I had like my favorite pearlescent look from years gone by on my nails. So I really like the builder gel for that reason. So if you're interested in builder gel and have any other questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. I will try to get answers to all of your questions if I don't have them. But I've been using builder gel pretty consistently for like a year now, and I've kind of learned what works best for me, so I'm happy to share those tips with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and cure for 30 seconds and do another layer, and then I will come back and chat with you guys about shaping and all of the things after this. so I lied there. You can see I did 3 coats. I did my thumb separately because if you lay that in the lamp kind of sideways, you could have the gel kind of seep to your sidewalls. So I do my thumb separately if I'm applying builder gel, and that's just personal preference. If you find that that's not an issue for you, or you can maneuver your thumb in such a way that it's not like laying sideways in the lamp, then by all means do all of your fingers at once. So now I just have some rubbing alcohol on a lint-free wipe, because your builder gel will have a tacky surface just like gel base does. So if you are going to do any buffing or filing or anything on the surface, then you want to remove that tacky layer. So I just am using a buffing block today. This builder gel applied so nice and thin that's why I ended up, like, I did do 3 layers because I wanted just a tiny bit more margin for buffing. And this is as simple as it is, you guys. When you get a smooth application and hang your hand kind of upside down before you go in the lamp, it forms such a nice shape naturally that all I had to do was take the buffing block, smooth that surface out, so just like any unevenness, any lumps and bumps were smoothed out, and that was it. Like, I didn't bust out an e-file, I didn't have to clean up a shape, it was just all there for me. So if you have a nice buffing block on hand, that's as simple as it is. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera to the rest of my nails and then show you guys how I finish this up. So after you do buff, you do want to wipe off any like dust, but look at that. How pretty is that pearlescence? I cannot get over it. I don't have this on my nails as I'm recording this voiceover, and I want it back. I want it back. Look how pretty. Oh, it's just like the perfect milky pearlescence. I can't get over it. So like I said, you want to wipe off any dust from your filing or buffing process. You could also rinse at your sink just with water and like a scrubby brush or a toothbrush, whatever you have handy. And then I am going in with the West Coast Dips top coat. I love, love, love the West Coast Dips gels. The top coat is the smoothest, glossiest I've ever used. I love it so, so much. And whenever I have it on, I'm constantly like kind of rubbing my thumb over the surface of my other nails because it's so like glassy, slick, smooth. So I cannot recommend their gels enough. Definitely check them out. And if I haven't mentioned, I know I've mentioned it in prior videos about West Coast Dips, but I will mention now that this is a Canadian brand. They are super close to me, but I am in Washington State and they are right across the border. And right now with restrictions, like I can't just hop the border, but I'm telling you, if I can get up to Canada at any point in the future, I'm going to hop up there and meet Jolene, the owner of West Coast Dips. I would just love to meet her. She is such a sweetheart. And I would love to just see her setup and kind of how she runs her shop. But anyway, Canadian brand. And so if you are a US resident that is shopping up there, keep in mind that the prices on the website are Canadian, so our dollar goes a bit further when shopping up there, which is just like even a better deal. And I highly, highly recommend checking out West Coast Dips. I will link the website in the description box below, but like I just had no hesitation in recommending this brand, so make sure you check them out if you haven't already. So now I'm going to cure that top coat for 60 seconds, and this is our finished look. So I like to apply my peel base over a glossy top coat. I find that that's how my dip powder pops off easiest. Some people like to do it over a matte finish. Whatever works best for you is what you should do, but this is how I do it. Now I'm applying my cuticle oil just to make my fingers nice and hydrated and healthy, keep that skin healthy around my nails, and then we're good to go. So I hope this helped you guys out with any questions you have about builder gel application. Drop a comment if you have any other questions, and I will see you in my next vid. Bye now.